Welcome. So we're looking at example 3. We have a BMX stunt bike that's going to be doing some stunts. Let's see, I got an equation and they want the x-intercepts. Okay, without knowing anything at all about this question, I can start with x-intercepts. What we'll do is we'll set y equal to 0. So it'll be y equals 0.15 x squared plus 0.3 x minus 1. I'm going to use the quadratic formula. I could try to factor that, but that just doesn't look like fun to me. So it's going to be x equals negative 0.3 plus or minus square root 0.3 squared is 0.09. And then I'm going to take 4 negative times 0.15 equals times 1 negative is 0.6. All over top of 2 times 0.15, which is 0.3. So this is going to give us negative 0.3 plus or minus square root 0.69. I pity the fool that goofs that up. That's pretty easy. You want to keep that in mind. I goofed it up just recently, guys. Had to redo this video. Made a mess of that. So make sure that you're adding that correctly. So this is going to give us two answers. Hold on. 0.69 might actually work out nicely. Yeah, right. Okay, so it didn't. So it's going to be x equals negative 0.3 plus square root 0.69 divided by 0.3. And the other one's going to be x equals negative 0.3 minus 0.69 over 0.3. Looking at my studio audience, giving them a chance to tell me if I've made a mistake, instead of just letting me follow it through to the end and then saying very nicely, yeah, you added 1 plus 1 wrong. So I got, up here I got 0.3 negative plus 0.69 square rooted equals divided by 0.3 equals, how about 7.8? Oh, not 7.8. How about 1.8? Can we live with that as an approximate? That's what that symbol means, two lines for equals and the dot means approximate. 0.3 negative, take away 0.69 square root equals divided by 0.3 equals, how do we feel about negative 3.8 approximately? So what do we know so far? Well, I know that I've got an interesting little diagram here that looks at least something like this. I got negative 3.8 for one of the x-intercepts, and I got 1.8 for the other x-intercepts. What else can I tell just by looking at it? It goes down to negative 1 on the y-axis. And the vertex is going to be somewhere in between these two, which is on this side somewhere. Which means I know that this looks something like this. Okay, so we got something going on that's looking something like this. Uh-oh, studio audience has their hands up. I may have made a mistake. Let's find out. Yes? Let's try 0.3 negative. Subtract 0.69 square rooted equals divided by 0.3 equals. No, I think I'm correct. Ha! Oh, I'm going to pause now while I fight with the studio audience.